Ballas, from time to time, he does a lot of pranks and throws ice in the shower.
Matt Taberner is pretty funny because there's not a lot going on inside his head.
Matthew Taberner, because he's just some things he says, it's just pretty stupid.
I'd have to say Scott Gumbleton. Just he comes up with some ridiculous sayings sometimes.
Probably Dawes. He seems to just, I don't know, makes a funny joke out of everything.
Kepler Bradley and Scott Gumbleton, you could just listen to them two talk to each other all day and it would never not be funny.
Kepler Bradley by a mile, just provides great banter.
I think just because he doesn't try to be funny, it's just the way that he acts and his mannerisms, and you can't help but have a chuckle at the big guy.
Doesn't try to be funny, but just the way he is, he's very funny.
He's funny without even trying, which is when you know you're really, really funny.
Yeah, just doesn't try to be funny, but he's just funny with everything he says.
Kepler Bradley, just has some good jokes.
Kepler Bradley, many reasons why.
Never fails to make you laugh with all the ridiculous things he says and does.
Kepler Bradley, just being Kepler.
He's always got the ability to lift the boys up with his antics.
Kepler, still, every year, still funny.
Kepler Bradley, just all-round banter.
Kepler Bradley, because I'm living with him at the moment.
He's always loud and he never shuts up. You always hear him joking around. It's good fun.
I think it's going to be unanimous, but Kepler Bradley is definitely one of the most funniest people I've ever met in my life.
Kepler Bradley, just how he is.
Just breaks into song and lifts the mood all the time.
It's just something about him. Everything he says is funny. If I try to say what he said, it wouldn't be funny to anyone, but I think just because it's coming out of Kepler's mouth, it's pretty good. Loves to sing along all the time. He just brings a nice, happy mood to everyone.
Everything Kepler does is funny.
No, most things he does, he's singing, pretty entertaining.
Kepler Bradley, he's definitely the funniest.
Just his mannerisms.
You can make anything turn into a funny joke.
Kepler Bradley, because he's eccentric.
All day, every day, he makes a joke and he gets everyone up and about.
No, you see him walking around. Sometimes he's just talking to himself. Sometimes he's telling a story, and just the way he tells it, it's just, real funny.
I'd say, I think a lot of people would say it's Kepler Bradley, but I say it for different. I sit next to him in the meetings, and he just gets really panicky, and I find that pretty funny. But he's also funny, tells jokes, does tricks.
Yeah, just says the silliest things.
Brings out these one-liners. It just comes out of nowhere.
Cracks gags and most of the time about himself.
Kepler Bradley, just look at him.
Everything he does is funny. He reminds me of Carl Pilkington.
He reminds me of Carl Pilkington. Google him if you don't know.
Just anything he does, you can't help but laugh.
He's just a ridiculous individual.